to give one of your friends or family members this holiday, why not give a gift that keeps on giving? In today's Money Matters segment, financial planner Rob Wilson is here with some smart gifts for Christmas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, these are great ideas because this lasts, like you said. Let's start with the gifts for kids.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a terrific opportunity to talk to your kids about saving, investing, and things like that. Well, savings bonds are a very good idea. Now, you're not going to earn a tremendous amount of interest, but it starts to get them to understand how you save money, put away for a certain goal. You can buy those at pretty much any financial institution if you walk right in there, Series EE or I bonds, or you can buy them online now at treasurydirect.gov. And actually, that website's pretty great if you have saving bonds that your parents may have purchased for you. Even if you can't find the paper version of that, you can get on there and check it by your Social Security number and see if you have some money out there. So those are great. If you want to get them excited about investing, there's a site called oneshare.com where you can actually buy your child or any other friend one share of stock. So very popular is maybe getting a share of Disney or McDonald's or something like that, something that they're familiar with, and they put it in a nice frame. And again, that's something that's going to grow over time, and they can actually cash that in at some point in the future. So that's pretty nice.
And I love that I remember my dad showing me in the newspaper, you know, okay, here's where the stock's going and explaining how it works. What a great opportunity to spend the next year doing that.
And it'll be very cool if they hear about these companies in the news and you point it out in the paper and they see that it's actually appreciated over time since you bought it for them. So that's pretty cool.
I love that.
You could also think about contributing to a 529 education plan or a Coverdell education plan for your child. You know, education costs are going up every year, so you want to try to start as early as you can. Now, you can gift up to $13,000 if you're an individual, $26,000 if you're a couple. But what's nice is the IRS has a 5-year forward gifting rule, so you can actually do up to $65,000 for a individual or $130,000 for a couple. So you can really put a big lump sum in early and give it more time to work. So those are a lot of things you can do for your kids.
Yeah, for grandparents too. What a great gift to give a child.
Absolutely.
All right. How about some gifts for friends and family?
Well, if you're thinking about friends and you don't want to give a bad sweater or another bad tie, you know, that may be re-gifted at some point in the future, cash is always king, so you know you can do that. And like I said before, you can give up to $13,000 to an unlimited number of individuals. So if you need to put me on your list or anything, I'm available for that. But you can do that up to $13,000 with absolutely no tax consequences, no gift tax. So you're good there.
It's funny. I did a story about gifts like that, and people said they feel like it's tacky, but it's the gift they always want. So just do it.
Well, I tell you what, that isn't going to be returned at any store. So people can go out and get what they want. That always works. You can also give appreciated stock. So if you have stock that's appreciated over time, instead of maybe selling it and paying those capital gains taxes, you can gift that to someone else who actually may be in a lower tax bracket or even a zero tax bracket, and they won't have to pay the taxes on those gains. So that's a good gift. And you know what? Sometimes you want to buy things for someone that they wouldn't buy for themselves. So if you have a friend or a family member that may need to get their finances in order, why not pay for them to get advice? And I'm not just saying this because I'm a financial advisor, but you know, that's something that they may not get. And so, you know, either pay for them to go have an appointment with a financial advisor or a good book or a magazine subscription would work as well. Yeah,
that's a great idea. All right, how about gifts for ourselves?
Well, I tell you what, you've worked hard all year. You know, sometimes you do have to shower yourself. So if you're thinking about what to give yourself, why not fund your IRA if you haven't done that already? You know, start one or fund your IRA. You can do up to $5,000 this year, up to $6,000 if you're 50 or older. Think about giving to charity. This is a win-win situation. You can help your favorite organization. You can also get the tax deduction. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago, so I think that's a very nice thing to do. And you can use some tax credits that are still available to you. Who knows what the tax situation is going to be like next year, but right now there's still some tax credits you can use, like the energy efficient appliances. If you get a new furnace, hot water heater during the holiday season here, you can have a nice deduction come tax time next year. And the last thing is, think about, you know, maybe you have some unclaimed property out there. It'd be very nice to get that kind of gift during the holiday season. So there are two good websites for you to go to, unclaimed.org and missingmoney.com. If you have anything out there, you can get on there, find it, and give yourself a nice gift during the holidays.
That'd be a nice surprise. Thank you, Rob. Always great advice. And of course, Rob Wilson with Blazer Capital Management.
You got it.
Here every other week for Money Monday.